and welcome to Get the Tea on Me Royalty. I just recorded a video over there on my Spiritual Soul Food channel. It's called Spiritual Soul Food. So if you guys want to travel over there and subscribe, that would be nice. But I just wanted to hop on here right now and just talk about how to give yourself credit for how far you've come. One thing I can say about myself is that I tend to just keep going and going and going, and then I tend to not pat myself on the back for how far I have come. And I want us to just all stop for a minute and pat ourselves on the back for how far we've come. The mountains we have climbed, the obstacles, relationships that we were able to leave because they were too toxic, whether it was, standing up to yourself, standing up to your own demons, and telling them, hey, we're not riding this ride anymore. If you told yourself, hey, I'm not drinking anymore, I'm not smoking anymore, I'm going on this diet, whatever you have done to move forward in a positive way and have stayed on that path, give yourself credit for that. We walk through life, and I don't think we give ourselves credit for enough. We will go through a whole year of helping other people, taking care of our families, working a job, paying all of our bills, making sure everything is running like a well-oiled machine, though we don't take time to pat ourselves on the back and say, hey, you did that. And that actually happened to me the other day. I was telling my girlfriend that I felt like, I don't want to call my husband passing away a setback, though at the same time, there was a lot of things that we were planning, buying beachfront property and having multiple businesses and just all these things that, took another turn. And so my girlfriend was like, she was like, girl, you have done most. She's told me that I've done more in 1 year than most people do in their whole life. Because in 2004, I did, publish 3 books. I learned how to become a publisher myself. Um, plus I have a nonprofit organization, so I was feeding the homeless for the holidays and things like that. And, I do hair every day, so I have a beauty business, which is more like bartending because I'm always listening to people's problems, and I'm a holistic healer, so I'm always talking about people's, helping people to heal themselves and things like that. And so it's like I'm always doing something and creating and moving forward in some sort of way. And so, and she had to let me know, girl, you better pat yourself on the back. She said, you just keep on moving through life and just, looking at the things that you could have, that you could be doing different, though you don't give yourself credit for the things that you have already done and the things that you are doing. So I want you guys to just stop for a minute and give yourself a pat on the back. Hey, if you just got all them kids in the bed successfully and got them all a bath, because some people don't even bathe the kids, they just throw them in the just throw them in the bed, girl, honey, and send them to school just dirty. So if you got all them kids in that tub and bathed them, dried them off, got all their hair done, and got them in the bed smelling like baby powder or something good, honey, pat yourself on the back. If you got all that dinner cooked tonight and the refrigerator cleaned out and all the dishes washed, and even if you didn't even wash all the dishes, if you got everybody fed, go give yourself a pat on the back. And I'm talking to the men too. Okay? If you got that house clean, that car fixed, you got the money together to get that car fixed, give yourself a pat on the back. Start giving yourself a pat on the back for just about everything you do and don't take note of every day. Okay? If you got in that gym, even if you didn't go all month and you got in that gym once a month, give yourself a pat on the back. Let's start giving ourselves a pat on the back for the things that we do every day and don't take note of. And then there's a book I want to introduce to you guys because I told you guys I wrote 7 books. And I'm actually going to start introducing my books on here. So I'm actually reviving a few. I didn't really want to promote a few of them until I got those revisions done. So I want to promote this book by Tabitha. This is actually a really good book, and it definitely is food for the soul. I love this sister. She has a very positive mindset, and just like she says, I love it when she says, she tells you to have a good day, and if you can't have a good day, don't go ruin on nobody else's. Okay, I love her. But yeah, get Tabitha's book. That's a very good book. But you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You guys, make sure you start patting yourself on the back. Make sure that you're giving yourself credit. And just like I said, if that man came in that house and pissed you off, and you didn't knock him over the head with a skillet, girl, pat yourself on the back. I'm just kidding. I don't condone violence, but honey, Pat yourself on the back, okay? So I'll talk to you guys sooner than later. And baby, pat yourself on the back. Ashe.